Hey guys, so today I want to briefly go over the Elder Cipher, which gives you the ability to get one of the 3 Fallen-themed exotics in the House of Wolves. Now with patch 1.2.0.2 coming out recently, there were some notes in there that confused some people, so I just wanted to clarify the process. So the first thing you need to do is actually get the Cipher, so how do you do that? Well, the Elder Cipher drops in the Prison of Elders from the final boss of either the level 34 or the level 35 version. After getting a bunch of data, I've come to the conclusion that you can only get it from the very first time you kill those bosses per week per character. You have a bunch of chances per week to try to get it, and I imagine quite a few of you have got it in the second week, probably the third week, but it only works for the first kill. Note that when you go up to Varix to turn in the Elder Cipher, it'll give you the 3 options for the weapons that you can get, but you don't actually pick your weapon on this step. You pick it at the end, so don't worry about it. Now with the 1.2.0.2 patch notes, it says you will need to defeat Skolas again to receive the Elder Cipher bounty, which confused some people. This statement is supposed to go in tandem with the fixed a bug in which the Elder Cipher bounty could not be acquired if your bounty inventory was full patch note, where Bungie is basically saying here, sorry if your bounties were full and if you apparently got an Elder Cipher, but we're not going to go retroactively give you another one, so just go do it again. Which sucks for people who got it, but yeah, sorry. If you do manage to get the Elder Cipher, the first thing that you need to do is go back to Varix, who will then tell you to go essentially just open a Queen's chest. However, you do need to do this step on level 32, level 34, or level 35. Level 28 will not work, so save your keys. You only need 1 key, you only need to open 1 chest, so you're not going to have to do this step multiple times. Once you complete that step, you'll go back to Varix and he will tell you to wait for an undetermined amount of time. Yes, if you're on this step and it seems like nothing is happening, you are not doing anything wrong. You're just going to have to wait in between 1 and up to a possible 6 or 7 days for Varix to summon you. For me, it took 2 days on my first Elder Cipher. For others that I know, some took 3, some took 4, some people took 5 days. I don't know anyone who had to wait 6 or 7 days, but I've heard that it's a possibility. Obviously, this is real time, not game time. You do not have to spend any time on the character or anything like that. You just need to wait. There will not be a notification on your bounty that Varix is ready for you. You actually need to go to the reef and check with him. Varix will have the green notification symbol above his head when he is ready to continue your cipher. The cipher notification seems to proc on the exact day and time as well, so if you got your cipher on Monday at 4:30 p.m., check back every day after 4:30 p.m. to see if Varix is ready. When this step is completed, he'll tell you to go kill bosses in the Prison of Elders until you get 1,000 points. So, how much is everything worth? Well, all generic bosses are worth 75 points. The level 32 challenge boss is worth 250, the level 34 is worth 350, and I've been told Skolas is worth 550. All you need to do here is just do Prison of Elders a bunch until you get 1,000 points. When you get to 1,000 points, well, you're done. That's it. That's the whole thing. Head back to Varix and pick your weapon. I personally picked the Queenbreakers Bow just because I wanted that one, and it's a pretty fun weapon. You get a lot of ammo with it. That's what I've been hearing from everyone who has been getting their weapons, is that they're a lot of fun. Their PvE efficiency and quality is still to be determined, however. I need to use the weapons a little bit more before I can give any sort of a solid review on them. I did manage to grab a second cipher recently, so hopefully I'll have some quick reviews and a better recommendation of which cipher weapon you should take first if you don't manage to get all the ciphers before that happens, because they seem to be dropping pretty frequently. But yeah, that's your Elder Cipher guide. Pretty easy to follow. I know a lot of people were confused about the whole waiting around part, but yeah, it's literally just wait around until Varix says that he's ready. I'm actually pretty surprised that you're not required to kill Skolas at any point. I definitely thought that was going to be a step in the process, and nope. You totally don't have to kill Skolas at all if you don't want to, so don't worry about that whatsoever. I haven't heard anyone speak really highly of any of the weapons' PvE qualities, so that's why right now I don't have any recommendation as to which of the weapons is the best option or the first one you should take. They're all really fun weapons, but fun does not always equal good, so in due time, there will be reviews. That'll do it for me though. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.